Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a videocast and podcast by www.univrm.com. Today is one of our current event news articles titled Political Liars. Perhaps some of you remember the film Liar, Liar starring Jim Carrey. In the film, Carrey plays the part of a lawyer, in our version a politician, constantly lying to his 5-year-old son and everyone else. On the son's 5th birthday, he blows out the candles on his cake and makes a wish that for 24 hours his father can't lie, which leads to comedic consequences. We make the same wish and point out some political lies shamelessly made by politicians, although perhaps not as funny as the movie. In an advertisement, please remember univrm.com offering a new science fiction book series titled Change Hope, released as a series on a chapter and book-by-book basis like the old Amazing Stories magazine. Change Hope, available in all ebook formats and as an audiobook, you can purchase at www.univrm.com/downloads/. In an Associated Press report by Christian Gilano from Sydney, Australia, we have the following. Authorities and Indigenous rights protesters blame each other Friday for a heated clash in which bodyguards had to rush Prime Minister Julia Gillard out of an event marking the anniversary of British colonization. Gillard stumbled in Thursday's fray and lost a shoe, which protesters scooped up after the rowdy demonstration in the capital, Canberra. Aboriginal rights supporters had surrounded a restaurant and banged on its windows, while Gillard and the opposition leader, Tony Abbott, were inside at an award ceremony to mark Australia Day. Gillard ran on a political platform to increase rights for Aborigines, having done nothing for them, and then celebrating Australia Day in the midst of all those she lied to, akin to an American politician saying she would help American Indians, do nothing, then going to celebrate Independence Day at an Indian reservation. The Republican presidential campaign is so full of current event news and political lies on a daily basis, an astounding accomplishment in the history of liars. All the candidates are rich. Multimillionaire Eye of Newt Gingrich, we can't get the song from Harry Potter quoting Shakespeare's Macbeth out of our head whenever his name is mentioned. You can listen to it inside the body of our article on our website. And all of them make us think of something wicked. This way it comes. Accuses multimillionaire Mitt Romney of paying less taxes. Some sort of rich person version of penis envy, perhaps, although a lie nonetheless because, of course, facts not relevant when a politician. Warning. Truth in taxes requires, big shock, reading and understanding numbers and economics. It seems neither the political liars, candidates, nor those they are lying to, voters, care about facts, but we'll summarize, and you can look at the full link on our website, which goes into detail on the capital gains tax rates. The world is full of many countries. They all have taxes. Company A, which employs people, makes $1, euro, whatever, after expenses. Company A pays taxes on long-term investments ranging from 0 in the countries of Belgium, Denmark, Hong Kong, Netherlands, Poland, and Singapore, to 45% in Germany and 31% in the United States. This leaves €1 to 45 cents, depending on which country you live in, left to pay out to those who own the company, meaning you. More taxes may be applied to you after that money has already been taxed, because now you have made money, and because you are different and not Company A, even though you own a part of it, the government may want you to pay more. Using the same countries just mentioned, that money taxed again at rates between 0%, Belgium, Germany, Hong Kong, Netherlands, Poland, and Singapore, to 48.5% in Australia and 20% in the US. To make it simple, money you have already made and are saving for retirement invested in Belgium, Hong Kong, Netherlands, Poland, and Singapore is not taxed unless you live in the US, the only country in the world taxing any type of money made anywhere on a worldwide basis. Because we are pointing out the lies of American politicians, this means your retirement money taxed twice. Company A taxed at 35% and you at 20%, so your investment retirement dollar taxed at 55%. With a lot of tricks, you can lower the 20% you are paying, giving to charity, things like that, like Governor Romney did by donating to the Christian cult he belongs to. As an aside, the head of his cult is a prophet, just like Jesus, minus the sandals and perhaps a bit more hygienic. The problem our liars don't seem to grasp, only the rich have any money to invest for retirement, let alone use capital gains tax tricks. However, it is still much higher than competing countries in the world. We know, complicated, but we did try to make it as simple as possible. Something wicked this way comes. I of Newt, saying Romney doesn't pay enough taxes. Liar. He pays the same rate you do, and I of Newt voted to make it that way while he was in the U.S. Congress before thrown out for ethics violations. Congressman Ron Paul, Senator Rick Santorum, and Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann voted exactly the same way on tax legislation. This, of course, does not stop them lying, accusing Romney of not paying enough taxes, despite the fact they pay the same as he does, only he's simply richer and who understands economics and taxes anyway. I have Newt again. Do you hear the song yet? I have Newt said he will build bases on the moon, fly to Mars, and all sorts of cool space stuff. The country is broke, he wants to cut taxes, and there is no way to pay for it. Facts? Who needs facts? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Congressman Ron Paul responded by saying, well, I don't think we should go to the moon. I think we maybe should send some politicians up there. Shush, Grandpa. This is serious political talk. Sarcasm mode. In current event news, lying includes the moon, hating on immigrants by lying about who is the most hateful, lying about taxes, lying about sending politicians to space. We all wish that were true. And a general level of liar-liar behavior that makes Jim Carrey's character in the movie seem saintly by comparison. In another shameless advertisement, please remember univrm.com is offering a new science fiction book series titled Change Hope, released as a series on a chapter and book-by-book basis like the old Amazing Stories magazine. Change Hope available in all ebook formats, and as an audiobook you can purchase at www.univrm.com/downloads/. You can listen to this article via podcast at the iTunes Store by subscribing to the univrm.com podcast. You can also listen or subscribe to our articles via videocast or podcast on YouTube on the univrm channel. This has been a videocast and podcast by www.univrm.com, and we hope to bring you more videocasts and podcasts in future.